Hello, hello, hello. Guten Morgen, guten day. Whatever you have there.
Hello,
Um,
guten day, and
hey
say place
Janis,
where you are.
we will draw something today maybe.
Let's do, let's do.
No.
Maybe we can talk about news and write it out. Like in good old days in the school
Okay.
or
No,
teachings.
you can make this table on in your room. So
Um,
today
good idea.
e-commerce news. Maybe we will go through a few shops if Artūrs will get in and fix the internet. And we have some news I think we can share about the subscription stuff, about the info product stuff. So I think that's will be really useful for you guys too. So that in the end, let's start with the news. I think that's a good way to start.
Let's go.
So like this and like this. So around the runway counters consumers caution for the free items. So free gift with the purchase is now a feature of a rent runway subscription. So rent runway is some huge store, I think, with huge numbers there. So if they would watch our 2.4 million visits, if they would watch our lives, they could maybe made this extra gift for their purchases a little bit faster because we was talking, I think, something like half year ago about that you need to add the gifts to your purchases. That's amazing way how to get customer. So yeah, that's nothing more to learn. The big brands is going after the same. They are focusing on giving something for free, and that's what you need to do if you have an e-commerce brand, because people really love to get something for free. That's amazing,
I'm
and
just thinking about how it's gonna go. Like, let's say 2 years from now, this will be a staple. Like, this will be a basic offer. Buy one get one free. What's the winning brand gonna do? Buy one get 10 free?
no,
Like,
I think
if
I
everyone.
think the winning brands will do the same what they was doing in the start of the e-commerce business. Maybe you remember there was those offers, free product, pay just shipping. So there will be a huge, I think, market there because people will not understand that it's cheaper to give them product, give them test the product, and afterward they are buying the product, then spend more money on advertising, on some branding ads or things like that. Those who is like going on the volume, I think that those one who is fighting just to get bigger prices, that's not the story for them. But I would say medium, low end products will go to this pay only shipping because that's
Yeah.
that's 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 where it all started. There were so many businesses built on the pay only shipping. But what's the one story I think we can tell right now away about the subscription. So the thing you need to guys think right now. We will share after that some maybe write us somewhere if you are interested. Subscription. You can make a lot of money on subscription if you are a regular brand too. You don't need to be Amazon or Netflix. You can be a regular brand who are giving some special things to your guys who is making paying the subscription. So if you are a apparel brand or you are a jewelry store, anyone where is a purchase is more than one, you can build a subscription model for your business too. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
and it,
Yanis,
it
maybe you
doesn't
want to
mean
add
that you,
something.
yeah, and it doesn't mean that you need to, let's say, they don't need to subscribe and get the product delivered to the store, to their home. You can use subscription service, for example, as easy as pay 5.99 a month, and you'll receive a VIP treatment. So, for example, you'll be the first one who will access uh, the discounts. Also, you will have opportunity to get limited products that won't be available to the other public. And there's much more like information, like faster customer support, everything. Like the same thing as Amazon has. when it comes down to this Amazon. What I forgot what is the name of the membership, but Amazon Prime. Yeah,
Yeah.
faster delivery, faster customer service. You pay 20 I think $20 per year for that, and no, actually they pay 100, yeah, $120 per year for that, and it's amazing. People love to pay it. They get faster shipping, they get faster customer service, premium product selection, and everything like that. So I think the same thing can be applied for every e-commerce brand, but you need to be slightly established. It's not for a new e-commerce brand.
Yeah, yeah, that's 100%. So, the next one, what US can learn from Europe, omnichannel leaders? And there was one interesting number I was seeing, and I was like, what? Um, Only 76% of retailers accept contactless payments in the US, while the adoption rate sits at 96% in Europe. And I was thinking, when I see that, I even was in the London, and I can give the tips to the street musicians with a card. So I was thinking that still US is like not getting to the same level where we are in the Europe. So it would be interesting. You have
It's
been in the US.
because yeah, it's I know why. It's actually because of fraud. Europe has a better banking protection system.
Oh, okay.
Uh, US doesn't. You can literally they have this swipe available. They're
Yeah.
paying through that one, but if I remember correctly, it was like 2K a month, something like that. You can actually spend. You have a huge cap. The only way on how you can usually use your cards is through PIN codes, and it's just because of fraud. It's only
Okay,
because of
great.
that.
There is some other numbers like 40% of retailers have shopping apps and only 33% of the use. But those numbers, I think that's like when you watch on this number, you understand that there is much more brands in the US, and the 7% difference, it's not a huge one. So I would not say that that's something we can learn or something like that. It's just if you have the possibility, you build a mobile shopping app. Um, you know what? This omni-channel stuff, global omni-channel stuff. Everyone is using this thing for describing or showing and telling something. And I was always like wondered if when the marketers use this omni-channel approach or whatever they call it, do they understand what they are telling with that? Because I think that's a huge thing there. But I think there was one place I wanted to show. This omnichannel stuff is. I think we need to focus on this stuff. Like you remember that Bopis and Boris and stuff. What
Yeah,
was that?
yeah.
Uh,
Opus.
uh, the
Buy now,
the
pay it later, or something like that.
No, no,
Buy
no,
now.
no. That was returning the shipment and where is my shipment? And there's many things. So what we can learn there is, I will drop this one after that in the chat, and you can go through that. There is some things interesting going out, but yeah, happy to see that Europe can learn. But I think that's a topic, just a good that's a good headline. In overall, if those percentages like 5 or 7 difference, we just need to understand that in the US there is much more shops than in Europe. This is something amazing, and you will love this one. You know what is the influencers?
No.
The influencer who tells you who tells to followers what do not buy, and TikTok has already 300 million views on this dev influencing hashtag. I didn't know that, and there are some videos where the guys is telling like, don't buy this. You can spend less, and there is a huge following on the showing what you
Like an
shouldn't buy.
ad. This is an ad, basically. Don't buy this.
So
Instead, you can use this.
Yeah. But they are more fighting about that you buy less. But of course, if your brand has this possibility to show that you are helping with this problem and people who you are using your brand is buying less, like I don't know this maybe this bag, yeah, it maybe helps you save something or whatever. So this the influencing stuff really could you could benefit from that. Or there is this buy better, so buy less, buy better, and buy cheaper. Debunking, what is that?
Oh,
Like
that's
that.
yeah, that's basically talking about the product, how they advertise it and say that that's not real. You know, like a lot of these popular brands, for example, makeup, they say in their ads, or not in ads, but it's a high quality makeup. But in reality, it's just brand, and there's not a high quality.
Okay.
And they're doing debunking, like show that hey, this cannot be high quality because this and this and this. I have
So
seen a
if
bunch of
your
these
brand
videos.
has in can do something from these things, just make the content with that because if that is right now going over 300 million views, that's a lot. That's a lot, guys. So use
Yeah,
this hashtag.
just
I think
just
that's amazing.
yeah, just to add on the begin debunking stuff. That's basically not being able to deliver what you promise. Same. That's how easy it is to like describe it. If a brand or a service says one thing and the debunking is like, hey, this is not true.
Yeah, then you show like that the Dior, and then you show what's what's happening there.
Yeah.
Okay, cake face reviews. Okay, so use that if that's something you can do. Um, European Union is fighting with a problem which is, as they said, non-existent problem. So when you buy the product, after the buying the product, you need to add, or they want you to add this withdrawal button. So that means after you are making the purchase, after that your customer can make the withdrawal and cancel the order. So that's pretty interesting. If those European guys is making some kind of these things, they need to understand that that's a fucking huge operation problem for the businesses because when you have made the order and you after that need to again cancel that, that's double invoicing. There's so much problems. So I don't know. It's Yanis, do you think it's we need that button after they have made the purchase that customers can withdraw money and cancel the
I
order.
I think we already have fixed this issue because a
Uh,
lot of these businesses are offering like you can email them and say, "Oh, I I decided to cancel the order," and they cancel it for you. If they add a button, like you said, it's a huge complexity. Imagine how many people will be incentivized to buy and then like think, "Okay, I will cancel it. I will cancel it," but and then buy something again and again and cancel it. You know, like the decisions that they will make will not be like 100%. Hey, this is the decision I made, and that's it. Let's receive my order. But then they will go back and forth, which creates a huge complexity.
yeah,
Like that's ridiculous for me. As
it's like
it,
leave room for entrepreneurs. Like European Union, stop fucking doing a lot of things. You are not helping us. You need to learn from the Emirates what they are doing. So the last thing I wanted to check these guys. So welcome to the best Gen Z water. So they was open for 2 years. I don't know what deal size, but they sold to the big company like like we have in Latvia this Cido Group, which is the hugest place where
yeah,
many small brands is selling the products. So they have been bought by that after 2 years of working. We don't know the deal size, but I believe it was cool. So when I was looking on this one, I was like, what the? what this is. And one second, I
I,
don't
I
even know
also
how to
checked
get.
it. It really speaks to the customer, right?
Yeah, but you see, it's all like Minecraft option. So all this stuff. So this guys, this is something I really love in the branding. When you can give it this kind of the feeling away to your customers. So the branding stuff, it's underrated when you are doing this stuff, because this guy sold and made the sale with the, I think, the same product what they could sell without the branding, but they make this, I would say, I think they made a lot of money on that only with the branding. So think about your branding, try to niche down and go after the target. Don't be sorry, don't be everything for everyone. So don't be those guys. This is not the time when it makes any sense of that.
Look
Really.
at when you scroll down to the website, there was like a uh, made option. It doesn't show before, but it was like made with Macintosh. Like here, yeah, like in there on the right side, there's made with Macintosh and all these. It's really interesting because this is from 2000s. This is how the websites used to look like. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, but they're
Yeah,
not
that's
huge
amazing branding.
followers.
That's amazing branding. So they don't have a lot of here. That's interesting. But I would like to
Yeah,
see what else they are doing, because there should be some platform where they are huge. Maybe on TikTok.
maybe Amazon.
TikTok giveaway terms. Okay, let's try to find them on the, because this one is not huge, but I will follow to them. I want to see the story. I hope that the big company will not close this company and just take the buyers. Okay, maybe Hans, you can find it on the ad library for them. It will be
I
faster.
checked it. They don't have ads.
Okay, they're not make.
Nothing.
They have this giveaway. That was the like only thing I think they was doing. Yeah.
The way they generate sales is because they're in a lot of locations in US,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
in Los Angeles, and there are a lot of locations in Dallas, Texas, like that type of area.
Yeah, there
So
is
it's
like
not like
this for this businesses. There is no point to maybe sometimes be online because you have so much people there outside. I think let's talk about the last topic today. So let's make it short about the educational part for your business. When you're doing some business, you wasn't yesterday on our coaching group, and I was having this discussion. The guys was asking me, "What's new in your business?" And I was telling that, like in our business, there is new thing. We are making the mentorship. So we help brands understand the things what they need, show them how it should be done, and lead them to the decisions. And sometimes that means lead them to buying our product, because we know, yeah. And we was talking with the e-commerce brands. I think there was two of them. One was this boxes,
yeah,
creative boxes for your child, and I was telling that you could start to make this uh, lessons where you collect people, offer to the kindergartens, to the schools, or just make your own place where you are making those lessons actively, like every week or every day or every month. And you can build your from your physical product, you can build educational product, which is info product, where you can just sell that, you know how to do those things. And the same was for the cosmetics brand. There was the same. They are selling the cosmetics, and they are making the workshops where they are showing the girls how to put the makeup on in the right way. So if you have any business, think about the info product, think about the direction where you can add additional money without putting additional pressure on your delivery process, on your product expenses, but just with selling the information. That's a huge way to grow your grow your revenue and find the new ways and maybe the new products, new directions. So that's something huge. Maybe Jans, you can add something here.
100%. 100%. That's a good way on how to increase cash flow. Uh, yeah, a lot of it. But I'm not sure that everyone can do it, but like the one that you mentioned before, the one that creates the boxes creativity for kids boxes, 100% big opportunity to sell this product, this service, or these even some kind of lessons for schools, like crazy
But
opportunity.
that's almost for every brand. Like if you are selling a apparel, show how to dress, show how to add those things together. Yeah, maybe there doesn't need to be some lessons, but it can be some go into this educational part. Right now, we are thinking about a partnership with one e-commerce brand, and the biggest thing what we love in this brand that we can make huge educational materials around the product because that's a huge way how you can grow. The one good educational material can change your client's life and can change your revenue in one day because you learn people something new and they understand the problem because there's many businesses where the people already know the problem, they know the product,
Yeah,
they're just choosing. But the best way where to go in is where the people doesn't know the problem and you sell them idea about it. You have a problem, guys, this should be solved, here is the solution. So that's pretty good niche where to go because there you create your own niche, you create your own. It's the blue ocean, it's not the red ocean where everyone is fighting, which is full with the blood. It's a place where you can really be creative and find the ways how to educate your customers and
yeah. Especially like you don't need to create a new business or whatever. Like if usually people start creating new businesses, but this is just another small department or another arm for your business using already the things that you have. Like just finding basically finding new ways on how you can use your product and sell it more. It's not about just give it in the customer's hands. Like how else you can use your product, what you can teach to others. And this is a good 100%. It's a good way to. I'm not sure how Coca-Cola can help someone to do this. Maybe they can show someone how to make these drinks, but in general, yeah, for a lot of brands, especially if there's huge education in those brands that help. I think it's mostly for products that help people in some kind of way, even cosmetics that's helping people look better. And
and that will make a huge purpose for all the things people are inside. We had some conversation with one of our partners, and she was telling, "I had a problem. People can't sell on the locations, physical locations." And I was asking, can you make the purpose why they do that? Because there is a role with the jewelry brands, why they need to sell your, why they need to be active. So that's a way how you make the purpose because you try to find, and that's the way how you create the big businesses. When you have the purpose, you have something for you, what you are fighting for, and all people who is inside there are like fighting for. We had this make e-commerce great, I think. We are telling to the guys, we want to make the world-class service, and we want to make e-commerce great. So people come to the e-commerce and they feel good. After that, we changed it to this idea that we could maybe get 1% of the revenue from all the e-commerce revenue. What's happening worldwide right now? But just try to find some purpose. That's a huge thing. How you can motivate people to do the things because the biggest problem in the business is that you have the people who work with you is changing often, and that's a big problem because you need to find a way how to motivate and how to find a reason why people want to do something with you together because there is many agencies, there is many apparel brands, there are many jewelry brands, there's many things happening around you, and if you will not give them purpose to be with you, they will they will go somewhere else where they can get more money.
yeah, in short, you need to have a mission that everyone else can stand behind. You as an owner, it's easy for you to stand behind your idea, your business, because you're making money. Basically, that's your goal in general, like as a business owner. But at the same time, for you to grow past certain point, you need to motivate others to believe the same things that you believe but then you need to find bigger reasons why you're doing this. It's not just for making money, it's for making not statement, but even just doing better for planet or just the humanity. And that's where people can stand behind and join you in your journey.
I think pretty cool thing is add this thing together, the purpose and the money
Yeah.
making, because
Yeah.
when you can connect them and you really motivate them to understand why we need more money, when we need to grow in the revenue, because we can do that, we can do that, we can grow, we can get better colleagues. There is a lot of things you can do with that. So if you add those things together, that will show and that will give you the thing what you want, the financial results, and you can grow everything around you. Because making money in the business, this is not the bad thing. It's must. If you are not thinking every day, every morning about activities which can give you more money, with giving more value to your clients, you are not doing the business. You are just trying to do something. But when you are thinking all the time about the growth, it will help you grow. Because when you have more money, when the business will have the more money, all people who is around this business will feel better, because they will feel safer. They can do additional things because they understand, okay, we can get more money if we deliver something else well. So don't be scared of the
Oh,
money.
exactly.
That, that's
100%. 100%. Like, you cannot help anyone if you don't have money. Like, you buying something or giving someone $100 is not like you are being able to give multiple people $1 million. Like, there's a huge impact, like levels. So yeah, 100%. It should be money plus submission, and that's the only way on how to go forward. Because without money, like, no one's really happy. Uh, you cannot help people without any money. And the ones that say they do, they don't have money.
Okay, guys, this was a little bit more motivational stuff today, but we was talking about some things which we get through, and if you will like that, we will continue to do those things. We have some interesting things happening in the background. I hope we can start to talk about them soon. Maybe there is some interesting stuff going out. Thank you for watching, Jānis. Thank you for being with me again. That's
Pleasure.
always is the best part of the week, where we can just sit down and talk, and somebody call it work, but we love it. So if you have any questions, just drop the comments, push the likes, make the shares, so we have more reason to create more content. So that's all for this week. Thank you, Jānis.
Thank you.
Final
Thank
word
you,
from
Gustavs.
you.
You said everything, man. It's pleasure being here. Pleasure sharing this information that we get from all the week. So yeah, let's see you in the next one.